Alana Coleman here on behalf of Forest Hill Chase with senior co-captain Ash Nolte. Thanks for joining us today, Ash.
Thanks, Lana.
So today's game, it was a bit scrappy, it was a bit tight, but it was good to get a win after last week. What were your thoughts out there from the game today?
Look, I think Surrey have just really improved in the last couple of weeks, and they've just really progressed in their footy. They've got a couple of new players. Again today, though, we probably just didn't rock up early on, and we sort of paid the price for 3 quarters, but pretty proud of the boys to come over the top in the last, especially given this week's Heritage Round.
So, Heritage Round, obviously, would you like to talk us through that? What is that for the club and obviously Surrey Park today?
It's probably a suggestion that was raised early in the year just to basically really bring the club together and to try and bring the playing group and sort of let the playing group give a bit more back to the club. So the finer print of it all is that every player today played for free, and so all that money goes back obviously to the club, so that they can help us out a bit longer. But I mean, the broader scope is that everyone sort of does a lot around here. And so the playing group sort of took it upon ourselves just to do something like this to basically show appreciation to the whole club. And also I think the Heritage Round is something that's pretty significant considering Forest Hill is such a proud club, and since I've been here, everyone's shown a great deal of respect and a lot of hard work. So I think a small little token of appreciation was today's efforts.
Excellent. Definitely, it's a great initiative by the playing group. So I'm sure on behalf of all of the people around the club that they do thank you for that, and it's definitely something that we'd like to keep moving forward. So thanks for that.
No worries.
Today, as always, the back line performed really well. I don't know, maybe it was because the opposition weren't as strong as last week, but I felt like the forward line structure was a little better. There was a bit more movement. Matt Carnelli was really strong up forward today and kicked quite a few goals. How did you see that all working today? Yeah,
I mean, definitely Hammer was a standout today. He really sort of stood above, like when we were looking for answers, he was the man that really stood up and put his hand up. Like you mentioned, the back line has been great. Without Crosby at the moment, people are really stepping up. But I was pretty proud of a couple of the guys. When we were talking about this Heritage Round, 3/4 time really sort of demanded that the guys who've been here for a long time really sort of put their hand up, because it was at that time it was pretty close. And I was really proud of them. So the guys like Nick Laws, Ro Laws, really put their hand up, Todd Berger. The guys have really been around here for quite a while. In general play though, it was just one of those games that we just really couldn't get ourselves into. Couldn't get a flow. Not sure exactly what the excuse was, but we probably played a little bit of their game style, and we just couldn't get a break until the last.
Definitely. It was good to see your fellow co-captain back today, particularly that last quarter. I thought he really started to show why he's obviously one of the co-captains. That's something that you would be looking forward to moving forward, having him down back, midfield, basically wherever you needed him.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Pilch is just, such a vital link in our team, and when he comes back, he's come back for his first game. It's probably going to take him another one just to have a full impact. But in his last quarter, he was outstanding today. And also just the leadership, because Pilch is one of those players who just really sort of leads by example and just does all the right things behind the scenes as well. So it's really going to be important for us moving towards finals to have him and up and firing and really leading us towards the finals campaign. Definitely.
Your game today, last week, I personally thought you had an absolute ripper game, so it's always hard to string 2 back-to-back, but I thought you were really solid again today. How are you feeling at the moment? What's your role at the moment? Because I feel like you're playing a little bit more on the ruck, which is probably a good thing. It allows you to get around the ground a little bit more and take a few more grabs, and you're really up and about, which is great.
Yeah, thanks. Today I didn't really think I had much of an impact today. I think the stat sheet will probably be pretty easy for Hetty to count up. But I've just really enjoyed this year. It's just a lot of things that are just starting to click. I don't mind wherever I play, really. It's one of those things that you just sort of try and do as much of the team stuff as you can. And always enjoy being up forward and trying to kick a few goals. But yeah, like I said, it don't really matter. Today I was a bit quiet, so I was really happy to see the other guys just sort of step up and everything, and they did the job. So not about me, it's about everyone else today. Yeah.
Spoken like a true captain. Next week you're playing Nunawading and then following into Kilsyth, I believe. It's going to be a big couple of weeks for the team, a real test.
Yep.
So what are some things that you will be, as a team, looking forward to moving into those games?
I think probably just like last week and even this week, we just haven't really given ourselves a 4-quarter effort. So we probably gave ourselves a 3-quarter effort last week against the top side and we fell short. And this week we probably gave ourselves a 1-quarter effort and, we came over the top of the bottom side there. So I think next week we just want to make sure we have a 4-quarter effort, and moving into Kilsyth and Coldstream the 2 weeks following, we really need to have 2 wins in those games just to cement top 2 spot. And I think the group's pretty hungry now, so we got ourselves right up for last week, and sometimes it's a bit hard to, consistently get yourself all the way up, which is probably a bit of an excuse for today. But looking forward to next week, we just really need to have a 4-quarter effort and start to really sort of show our game style moving towards finals. So Nunawading aren't going to be easy, by no means. They're probably not travelling the best and probably what they would like, but definitely moving forward, we just need to have a really good 4-quarter effort, get the job done and move towards Kilsyth and Coldstream.
Well, we all look forward to the next couple of weeks. Some 4-quarter efforts and consistency by the Zebs looks like is on the card. So thanks for joining us.
No worries.
And well done on the win today.
Thank you.
Thank
Cheers.
you.